And welcome back to another episode of Off Script. And today I have a very, very special guest, a gunslinger, Lisan Al-Gaib of the Ohio State football team, friend of the show, Julian Sayin. Julian, welcome in, brother. Appreciate you making time for us. Well, let's get into it real quick. Obviously, this week, bye week, last bye week of the season. What are kind of some of the bye week plans you got so far?
Yeah, I'm gonna be glued to the couch on Saturday, watching ball all day. There might be some ball on tonight. I'm not sure.
Dude, I think
Definitely
there's ball on. I think
I
Alabama
think there's
State and Alabama A&M play or something like that. Barn
there's
burner of a
something
game.
going
Watch
on.
out for that one.
Yeah, I know Chargers got the dub last night, so I was hyped on that. But yeah, just watching ball Saturday, staying in Columbus.
Is that your NFL team? Are you a Chargers guy?
Chargers. I am a Chargers guy. Yeah.
Okay, and then what would you say is your most anticipated game this Saturday? What game are you most looking forward to? I know Vanderbilt's looking hot right now.
There's a lot like that's like a lot of people are talking about that one. I think Oklahoma Ole Miss is my
Yeah.
most anticipated game.
Were you
And
able
then
to
I also
watch
like
that?
Washington, Illinois. That's good too.
Also a good one. Also good. Were you able to
That's
watch
good,
that
yeah.
Ole Miss game last week?
No, I wasn't. I just saw the final score. I wasn't able to watch that one. On
If
the
you were
plane, I was
able,
watching. It was good.
definitely
Maybe
watch
I
it.
need to watch the highlight. Yeah,
Definitely watch it, dude.
but on the plane, I was watching. Was I watching USC Notre Dame, and then I was watching Bama Tennessee.
Okay, obviously,
Okay.
kind of a Bama
Yeah,
guy, so you threw it in there, and it's great
yeah,
rivalry, third Saturday in
Saturday
October.
in October. Well, yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
watch it.
a little bit of a blowout too, kind of boring. But this past weekend
Yeah,
or of practice, you guys are prepping for Penn State and everything. But I did see as well, you got up on the stand and kind of you were prepping the band up a little bit. I know that's a big tradition, usually done Michigan week, but now they moved it over, and I think I like that move a little bit more. It's just so you guys are a little more focused on the game, don't have any distractions. But kind of walk me through that. Like, what was that like being up there doing it? I mean, I've seen it before, I've seen the tradition before, but like, what was it like being up there and then doing Script Ohio? Because that's the best damn band in the land. They do their stuff
it is.
and they kill it, man. So
It
yeah,
is.
what was that like?
It was pretty cool. Just with the history of the band here, and it is the best damn band in the land. So it was awesome being up there and kind of going through. I wasn't really knowing what I was doing, but I was kind of just going
You
through.
didn't know the form. You're just going up there.
Yeah, I was
Hey,
just going through the motion. Yeah, the guy was he gave me a little point at the beginning, but other than that, I was just kind of rolling. So it was fun.
that's good, man. And then overall, how would you say is team morale right now? Going into the bye week, kind of getting all rested up. Would you say we're trending upwards? We're obviously you guys are killing it right now, looking unreal offensively, defensively, special teams, all three phases. What would you say team morale overall is like right now?
Yeah, I think we're trying to get healthy. We on the bye week, it's nice to have the little time off, get some guys healthy, and guys are we're fired up by the next game. We're taking it 1 week at a time, and coaches preaching to us. It's all about the process, and you got to focus 1 week at a time. So that's what we're doing, and we're excited about the next opponent.
Yes, sir. That's good. I want to talk about you a little bit, and I know it's a team game, but you have been playing out of your mind, man. You've thrown for roughly 1,900 yards so far, 80% completion rate, which is absurd. You're doing it's it's crazy. Also, 19-3 touchdown interception ratio, playing extremely well, like I said. What is kind of your secret to just kind of keep this momentum going? Like, it's not just a one-time thing. You're continuously kind of getting better each game. What's kind of your secret to keep doing that? Or not even secret, you're just kind of like philosophy to that.
Yeah, I think the preparation throughout the week is extremely important. You know how good Coach Day is in preparation, and he takes the quarterback's hands on, and him and Coach Fessler, I think they just do a really good job of keeping our whole room prepared, and they're giving us looks in practice. And coaches, he's definitely very tough on us in practice, and
Oh,
it
no.
shows up, and we're able to play well in the games because of Coach being tough on us in practice. And Coach Hartline's been saying all year for us is your identity is what you do consistently. So you have to be doing it week in and week out.
Smart man right there. And can you kind of talk about your confidence too? Obviously, from the Texas game, week one, first start, kind of maybe a little rattled there, here and there, but still played pretty well, to now against Wisconsin putting up Heisman numbers, which is, you're 390 something yards passing, 3-4 tutties, Kind of talk about the overall trajectory and kind of boosting of your confidence.
Yeah, I think just building confidence throughout the week and going week in and week out, and just keep building confidence. You're playing against the best defense in the country in practice, and I think that definitely helps. Coach Patricia gives us a lot of different looks, and it's able to build us confidence throughout the week as an offense and then individually. So I think just going throughout week in and week out, and then seeing it show up on Saturdays just keeps building confidence week in.
Yeah, yeah. And I kind of touched on it a little bit, and I know you might just kind of shoot this one down, but I got to ask, a little bit of Heisman hype around you right now. What does that kind of? Are you hearing that a little bit? Are you kind of like taking that in? Or are you just like appreciate the kind gesture, guys? But I got games to win, and like I don't care.
No, definitely, yeah. We're not worried about individual awards. Right now it's all about we want to focus on Penn State and we want to go to Indy. We that's the goal. So we want to get to Indy and win the Big Ten championship.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And speaking of, like you said, not focused on individual goals, more it's a team game. Kind of your team goals in general, or just overall being there. Myself, I know it was beat Michigan, win the Big Ten championship, win the national championship. And I kind of talked to you back in August, and I know beating Texas was in there. What other team goals might there be? Is there any other team goal that you guys have like pinned up in the locker room or something like that?
I don't think so. No, it's been the consistent three. How important the rivalry is in the game, and so that's going to happen first. That's our first goal, and then winning that game, we can go to Indy. So if we go to Indy, that's the goal, to win the Big Ten championship, and then we'll see what happens from there. But definitely those three goals are still up for us, and we're focused on those.
And for you personally, are there any personal goals you want to get done this season?
Honestly, no. Just be the best teammate, and be the best guy for the offense that I can be, and keep preparing week in and week out, and keep becoming a better leader in our group.
Yeah, dude, you're certainly on your way, and I love watching you guys every single week. It's so cool as a former player playing there, seeing you guys out there, and I almost get like a little emotional because like I'm like, dang, like my boys are out there like crushing it. It's awesome, but you
see the boys, 14 personnel tight ends. You see your boys out there.
Yeah, man, they're all out there. I'm like, dang, let's go.
Get fired up.
Yeah, but there's such a good group of guys out there, and offensively, defensively. What has kind of surprised you the most this season? Is there anything you're like, dang, like I didn't expect that?
I think a lot of the guys have been stepping up and playing well. I think like a lot of people have been talking about our defense, but we knew it the whole time because you see them in spring ball when Coach Patricia first got here, and you see them just doing great things, and they're playing extremely well this season, and I think it's everyone in the building kind of knew what they were capable of.
I want to touch on too. You kind of hinted at it early on in the season. Running back Bo Jackson, dude is a stud, man. Especially for a freshman too. I mean, I haven't really seen that since, I guess, Travion Henderson back in 2021. Can you kind of talk about him and his rise into that like kind of starting running back position?
Yeah, he's done a really good job. He runs the ball hard, and he's learning a lot and making plays and getting better and developing each and every week. And he's become a good factor in our pass game too, and he's done well in pass protection. So I think he's done a really good job, and our running back room has done a really good job. James, CJ, Isaiah West, they've done a good job, and they're getting better each and every week. And as an offense, we're getting better each and every week. So it's gonna keep continuing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of like a 3-4-headed monster at that running back room. You have a lot of guys there, and obviously that receiving core. There's just so many guys to throw to. Jeremiah Smith, Carnell Tate, Brandon Innes, even some younger guys coming up like Mylan Graham. But man, dude, it's
this past week, Quincy Porter and Mylan Graham made some nice catches. I think Quincy had a third down catch when Jeremiah was out, so it was awesome to see.
Yeah, how is that? Just like it's a factory to like being able to throw those guys. Like how nice is that? Just being able to like throw it and just be like, all right, like he'll probably
it's definitely nice. You throw it and they make a lot of plays after the catch, so it's nice. When you have an RPO and you start you're on your own 20, you throw an RPO and he catches a hitch and you're out to the 38 now. It's pretty nice.
You're like, yep, all right, good. We're moving now.
Right.
I want to pivot here to next week. Penn State going preseason, this was like, this is going to be a huge game. Penn State has so much talent coming back. Drew Aller, Katron Allen, Nicholas Singleton, all these freaks. They fired James Franklin. Drew Aller's hurt for the year. So what are your kind of thoughts? Obviously, this game cannot be taken lightly. It's still a rivalry game. So what are your kind of thoughts going into this game? They are kind of on the down low right now, but what are your thoughts going into this game?
Yeah, it's always a big time matchup when Ohio State and Penn State play. So I think it's going to be, they're a very talented defense and they have a lot of good players. And they had Coach Knowles who was here this past year. They have a really good team, and it's going to be a big challenge for us. But we're excited about the opportunity, and it's going to be awesome playing at home in the shoe.
Absolutely. And similarly, on that note, you guys have played some. I hate to say it, but some inferior opponents so far. How do you guys kind of continue to find that edge to like stay ready and stay at the top of your game? Because I know Coach Day is adamant kind of about like staying, like treat every game like it's almost like a national championship or almost like it is a matchup game. But like, how do you guys kind of keep that edge?
Yeah, I think he always says, and you probably remember. I mean, Coach Day's always issues are always there. So we always, on Sundays when we come in and watch the tape, it's always how can we get better and how can we improve? And we know what we're doing is not perfect, and we're trying to keep getting better each and every week.
Yeah, man, good. And my last question here, and I know I'll probably not get a lot out of you here, but I got to ask it anyway. So we're about roughly a month out, and it's on the clock. It's all around the Woody. Roughly a month out. What are you guys doing to prep for this Michigan game? And I don't know if you haven't seen Michigan. I bet you've watched some Michigan games here and there. But what are you guys doing to kind of prep for Michigan?
Yeah, I've seen it when it was on TV. They played. I watched the Washington game, then I watched the USC game. But we're focused on Penn State right now. So we'll when the time comes, we'll be preparing for them. But Penn State is our focus right now.
Well, Jules, I really appreciate you joining me, man. Good luck next week against Penn State, and good luck the rest of the season. I'm pumped for you guys. Go kill it, man. Go kill it.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. We'll see you soon.